Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mark, this is MacGyver's Garage. Thanks for coming back. Today, we're gonna be doing something else to the Supra. So for those of you who've been watching for a little while, know that I have been running an E-blend in the Supra. So today what we're gonna do is actually take it to the next step. So I've been using the ethanol tester, going to the gas station, doing a mix, doing the blend, and really kind of, to some extent, guessing. I'm using the ethanol tester and then an ethanol calculator, an E85 calculator, to determine what I'm at based on how much I put in the tank. So now we're gonna take it to the next step, and I've got the fuel it sensor we're gonna be putting in. So that's why I've got the hood up. We're gonna get that installed. First thing, letting it cool down and letting it kind of be ready to get to work. Okay, so here are the pieces. So you have the actual unit itself, and this is the sensor unit, and then this is the Bluetooth piece, which comes out to another plug, and then this one will plug into there, and this one runs along the back, and you have a power and a ground, and then the white wire here, so there's three wires on there. The white wire is what you can use to plug in for your CAN bus or going into the JB4. We won't be doing that. We'll just be using the red and the black, power, ground. And so what we'll do is we'll take out the hose that's there, plug this one in, plug this in, run it across the back over to this accessory panel over here. There's a red plug right there that we can unscrew, put the red piece on, and that'll give it power. And then inside of there, there's a chassis ground that we'll mount this to. And overall, it should be a really, really simple, easy, quick install. I've already pulled off the cover, the engine cover, and behind that there is a heat shield that you have to pull off, and then we'll just jump right into it. Okay, so there's a couple pieces we have to pull off. So we have to pull off a piece right here. We'll show you a little bit close up. And then this is the line that we'll be pulling off. And there's a couple of clips that you have to make sure that you're pretty careful with. So let's get those pulled off. Pull this back and just pop it off. And so it comes off of there real easy. And then we'll just slide it out of the way like that. So then we'll pull it out from under and just kind of pop it out of its clip here. Now put its clip back on and pop it out of that. And just kind of slide this out of the way a little bit so you gain access. So here is the end of the line, and this is the line right up through to here that we'll be pulling off. It's got this clip here, this clip down here, and then what you'll do is you'll push this in. Use an 11mm wrench, open-ended wrench. You can push that in and push this, push that way, squeeze them together, and slide it off. Works pretty well. You want to get these clips off. Really, you're kind of using both hands to do it so you don't lose it. So I've got one clip, set it right there. I'll get to this other one. Really want to be careful not to lose those. So I've got both of them right here. I'm going to set these to the side. Okay, so I'm going to put a rag around the end here so that when I pull this apart, the fuel that's in there doesn't spray and get all over the place. So I'm using an 11mm to push while pushing that in. Okay, that came out. Now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Push in. Pull it out. So now the line comes out, and we can install the sensor. And so it just drops in here. Pop this on, pop this end on. And now the sensor itself is installed, and we've got the wire, so we can then hook up the wire and run it through these clips and over. Just installing this right through this. And right here is the red. We'll undo this, run the black through here and down to the ground that's in there. All right, guys, so last night I was out here and I was working on this thing, and I kept having problems. I kept running into issues. Everything was connected. Everything was in the way that it was supposed to. And I was getting no reading from the fuel it. I opened up the app. I'd open up the app and it would show it connecting. It would connect and show like disconnect as the next selection. And then it would just cycle through and kick me off without giving me an ethanol reading. So I disconnected everything, reconnected it again. Still was having issues. Got out the Fluke multimeter, checked to make sure that I had power at the power point where I was connecting it, make sure the ground was good, and then disconnected the plug from the fuel it, checked there. I had good power, I had good ground, everything was clean, it was steady, it was a constant power. So those weren't the issues. So I got on the line with Fuel It, I got on the line with JB4, trying to figure out what was going on. I threw a couple of questions out there to people that I know have used this, and no one's had this problem. So no one can figure out what's going on. I was waiting for support to get back with me. And I came out here this morning and I was just like, man, I really want to get this thing going. So I popped the hood. I decided let's take it all back out again. Started looking at the contacts. They were a little bit dirty, so I got some contact cleaner sitting over there. And so I sprayed it out, then used the blower, blew it out, reconnected everything, and now it is working. So here's how it should work, is you've got your Fuel It app open, you hit connect. Even right now with the car not on, it connects because it is a constant power going to it. So you can see now it says disconnect down there at the bottom, and that's what shows that it is connected. And it's giving me my reading. So I'm running E45 right now, which is exactly what I was trying to run. So it shows that using the calculator, using the test tube, I actually came up with exactly the same thing that I was trying to get and what I thought I was running. So E45 is right where I'm at, which is what I wanted. But this makes it a little bit easier because now I know for sure, and it isn't just a guessing game. And so as I get further on and I'm kind of guessing on the amount of fuel that's left in the car, what's at different pumps if I'm not at the one that I've tested at, I can know exactly what's in there without having to guess. So install was actually really, really simple. For me, it was just the troubleshooting process that became kind of a pain in the ass and really made this thing drag on a lot longer than it needed to. So it's good, it's running, it's working. So, you know, now I don't have to do the spilling the fuel on my hands while I'm trying to get it in the test tube or anything like that. So this works out, and this is a better way to go about it. And this can implement right into the JB4, and because it is CAN bus, it can implement into an EcuTech when this car gets cracked, and we're able to do that. But anyway, guys, I wanted to show you that, show you the installation. It's nice and clean in there. Once you install it, it's in the back. You put that heat shield back on there. You put the engine cover on. You can't even tell there's anything there. You can't tell that there's anything been installed. And I've got the old hose in a drawer right here. And so if I ever need to put this back on, I've got it. And I've done that with all of the parts that I have taken off of the car. Every time I take something off, I go ahead and keep it in the box of the stuff that the new stuff came in, and have it stored so that, you know, down the road, if I wanted to restore this thing completely back to stock, I can put those stock parts back on and be ready to go. Well, appreciate you guys checking this out. Hope you guys got something out. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them down below. As always, hit that subscribe button. Right next to it, there'll be a little bell icon. If you hit that, you'll get notifications every time I upload a new video. I will see you guys. Thanks.